Tonight, the U.S. sending a message to North Korea in the form of B-1 heavy bombers. The supersonic aircraft deployed to the region for the first time in 5 years, taking part in the final day of a vast U.S.-South Korean military exercise. The bombers are a response to an unprecedented barrage of missile tests by the North. More than 30 weapons fired this week, including 4 more today.
We are absolutely united in the face of these actions.
Kim Jong-un's regime says the real provocations are the U.S.-South Korean military drills. But with those drills now finished, will the North stop its escalation? Or are the missiles just a warm-up ahead of a possible North Korean nuclear weapons test?
As the war in Ukraine nears 9 months, Italians are marching through the streets of Rome. They're calling for peace in Ukraine, but also for their country to stop sending Kyiv weapons to fight off Russia's assault. Former leaders joined the rally, which was organised by major trade unions as well as the Catholic movement community. NATO founding member Italy has supported Ukraine since the start of the war, and new far-right Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni says that will not change, and the government is expected to be sending more weapons soon. But some say Italy should be stepping up negotiations instead.
Now, in Tanzania, a plane with 49 passengers on board has crash-landed in Lake Victoria. The Precision Air flight from Dar es Salaam was attempting to land at Bukoba Airport, which is in the northwest of Tanzania. 23 passengers have been rescued so far.
Yes, there is a plane crash in Bukoba. The plane number PW494. It's a Precision Air, which was carrying 49 passengers, which crashed while landed in Bukoba Airport at around 2:30 East African time this morning. According to police commander of Bukoba, who has issued a preliminary report so far, they are saying that it's due to bad weather and fog, because it's raining around that area.
It's the Day of the Dead, when cemeteries across Latin America swell and people pay respects to their loved ones in their final resting places. In El Salvador, inmates have been bussed in to smash the legacies of gang members in the stronghold of the Mara Salvatrucha gang. Their remains will be left intact, but any insignia or embellishments are wrecked to prevent tombs becoming shrines. It's the latest controversial tool in the belt of the government's war on gangs. This war was declared in March after gangs killed 62 people across the country in one day, the most violent day in decades.
A strike by Kenya Airways pilots led to dozens of flights being cancelled, affecting thousands of passengers. The airline has faced years of losses, and pilots are striking over retirement funds and the payment of all salaries stopped during the COVID-19 pandemic. Members defied a court order to halt the stoppage. Kenya Airways is jointly owned by the Kenyan government and Air France-KLM, and earlier warned the strike would jeopardise its recovery, estimating losses at $2.5 million a day if the action took place.
What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Schiphol! Steeds meer door privéjets gevlogen. De superrijken veroorzaken zo een heel belangrijk...